So you know in this world, as they say in The Sopranos, you only need 3 bad motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And we them 3 bad motherfuckers.
Hey there, it's Gail Mitchell, Executive Director of R&B and Hip Hop for Billboard, and I'm sitting here with the one and only Sean Diddy Combs.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, it's such an honor.
Oh, well,
such an honor to be interviewed by you, and just especially, you know, celebrating 30 years of music and the 50th anniversary of hip hop. So I have a lot to talk about.
Oh, wow.
And it's my first interview, and I'm excited that it's with you,
Well,
the legendary one.
Legend to legend, I guess.
Yes.
Yes. So first off, I've seen you, the different name iterations. So today, we Sean, Puffy, Diddy, Love, AKA Brother Love.
Yeah. We're in the love era, and it's
Okay.
just love. It's not brother love. It's just love. Now it's like, you know, the evolution of Diddy, and so you know, I'm just really excited. 13 years after Last Train to Paris.
Right, 13.
You know, when I did that album, I didn't know if people understood where I was coming from. It was a little bit before its time. And it kind of like broke my heart in a sense because they didn't understand right away. I think I was like, you know, I was in my ego.
What is it you thought they missed?
You know, I had compromised the uncut blackness of what and the soul of what I was trying to do when I made a song called Coming Home.
Here I stand, a better man. Stop. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
I have the talent as a producer to, you know, to make a #1 record. That's very dangerous because sometimes that record may not be authentic. Your intentions are not in the right place. For a couple of years there, I didn't know what to do. I wasn't hearing the sounds, and you know, then I started just dealing with life and had to go through a healing journey. And when I came out of that healing journey, I was like, what do I want to do? What makes me happy? And I was like, I need to get back to music. And so I immediately said, I'm going to start a new label called Love Records. I'm going to focus on R&B, and I'm going to bring back to R&B what it's missing. That soul, that love, that unapologetic blackness, that expression of vulnerability, just a higher frequency. It's really going away with somebody and connecting. And when I would do that, I wouldn't have any music that, you know, that was out right now. So I was like, I'm gonna go and make some. I'm gonna go and make some music for baby making.
Yo, don't leave your girl around me. True, play it for real. Ask Puff Daddy. Let's go.
I'm gonna make some R&B music for dancing.
We going up, we going live. Can't stop, won't stop, told y'all.
I'm gonna make some R&B music for Baby Don't Leave Me. You know what I'm saying? Some begging R&B music. So, you know, that's what I'm bringing back to the game is that sound, that puffy sound. So it's called the Love Album, Off the Grid. It's something I'm extremely excited about. So I have all my favorite voices telling my love story.
You got a love fest.
Yes.
It's not a few voices. I think I counted 24.
Yeah,
so.
it's not just a R&B album. It's an R&B movie. You have everybody on there from Jasmine Sullivan to The Weeknd to Her to Babyface to Justin Bieber to John Legend, Coco Jones, Sway Lee, 21 Savage, French Montana, Ty Dolla $ign, Kehlani, Jacquees. It's one of the biggest collection of talent on one album ever. You know, it's not a compilation album. It's a true album from my heart. My first love is R&B. The first record that I made was Come and Talk to Me.
Come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl.
By Jodeci, the remix. And from there, going into Mary J. Blige and, you know, being the king of hip hop soul. When I was younger, R&B saved my life. Because I thought I was gonna be a football player. And I got hurt on my last day of like camp as a senior. And my heart was just broken. I didn't have no B plan. And music really saved my life for me, dancing in the clubs in New York, getting a chance to be picked up as a background dancer, see the industry. Then I fell in love with music and it saved me. And then as life goes on, you get hit with so many things, and just losing the mother of my children, losing my girlfriend, you know, just being really hurt and down and out and being lost. Music, again, helped me to find myself and get me back on my feet And so I can't wait for people to hear it.
I was gonna say, now you've come full circle.
Yeah, I've come full circle on so many things. You know, it's rare having a career of 30 years and still having the ability to make relevant music for today without selling out or trying to be in somebody else's wave. So it's just, I'm back unapologetically. I'm one of the best at what I do. I'm here to like kind of unify us. Launching some new artists off the album was definitely a priority. So Stay a While is with Nisha, and I definitely have a line on there, like I brag different. It gives me the same feeling that I had when I had Christian. It's the way I talk my talk, the way I talk my shit when I rap, the way like my music makes you feel. It's a feeling, and you know, I can't wait for everybody to enjoy it and tap into a new, different, fresh frequency.
Because on One of Me, is that kind of biographical? Is that?
Yeah, One of Me, the whole album is like biographical. The whole album are true stories through the different relationships that I'm in, but from the single perspective. Like I'm single now, so it's a little different than, you know, when you were making an album from the point of just being in love. You know, I'm in life, I'm trying to figure it out.
So what do you predict fan reaction will be? Because you do still have a rabid fan base, even though, as you said earlier, it's been 13 years since Last Train.
I mean, I know that people are going to be excited for the return of the sound and the frequency. To be honest, everybody just can't turn up all the time. You know, I can't chase the culture. You know, I can only lead the culture. You know, as far as my fan base that has been with me from day one, I know they're going to be excited to hear this album because I really returned back to my roots of production. This is more from like Puffy, the producer, when I was just starting out, 23. It's like that, those sensibilities. So I know there's an audience that's out there that wants to hear something different, that wants to hear some real R&B and some real expression of love and some positivity and some feeling good. And I think that people that have been listening to the same thing, the same repetitive frequency, are gonna be open to something new and fresh. And you always gotta bring something new and fresh. I wouldn't have came back after 13 years if I didn't have something to say and I didn't have a new feeling to bring back to you.
Jazzy is one of your artists as well, and she's on the album. So who else is on Love Records?
Yeah, Love Records is myself, Jazzy, Stacey Barth.
You got Stacey Barth?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah, I signed Stacey Barth. Yeah, so we have my son on Bad Boy. He's revitalizing, you know, Bad Boy, and so we're gonna have two labels running at the same time.
Who are the labels distributed through?
I'm staying independent. I had an experience with Motown, and I was just like, I came too far to like, you know, asking somebody that isn't where I'm from about cultural or artistic things. I'm in a season of total independence. If I'm gonna bet on anybody, I'm gonna bet on the people I believe in. You know, I decided to stay independent, and I decided to come back in the game with just bolder ideas of ownership, distribution, future manufacturing, because those are the things that we as a people are cut out of. Being in music for 30 years, I still feel I have work to do. Like, I feel like there has to be change. There has to be somebody that truly is a chairman that runs things, like Lucian Grains, that's black. And shout out and all due respect to everybody that's in power, but you know, it's time for a change. And the only way you could, you know, get to change is you gotta make the change.